Diana, thankfully, our marriage is about to start up now that I have finally visited your parents. You should quit turning down my requests for intimacy, I believe. By the way, we will soon get married. We can practically be considered a married couple. So please, just give me what I want already.
Simon, you know we are both Christians, and God is against premarital sex. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what you want. We are few months away from our wedding. Please exercise a little bit of patience. You will soon have me all to yourself. There is no need for us to rush into something that we will regret later.
Look, Diana, I'm really getting sick of your excuses. Look, better grant my request or else.
No, Simon. I can't give you what you want. Please be patient.
Look here, Diana, don't blame me if you end up losing me. Someone is willing to give me what you have been denying me. You better make up your mind. And be fast about it.
No. No. Simon, I can't do it. You know what? I am going home.
You don't look cheerful. What could be the problem?
India. You won't believe what happened between Simon and I.
Try me, my friend. Tell me what happened.
India, can you imagine? Ever since we got back from my parents' place, Simon has been demanding that we get intimate. You know we are Christians. We cannot indulge in sex before marriage. I've told him to be patient with me, but he doesn't understand me. He even went as far as to threaten me that I might lose him to someone else.
Diana, but why would you refuse to give him what he wants? I mean, he has gone to see your parents and they have approved of your marriage. So you guys can be considered as a married couple. It's only right that you give him what he wants.
India, what are you talking about?
I mean, Simon is a fine guy. You can't afford to lose him to someone else.
Have you forgotten that we are Christians? You know we cannot indulge in such activities. It's against the scriptures of God. Besides, it doesn't feel right. I mean, him going to meet my parents isn't the same as we being married. Our marriage is just some few months away. Can't he just bear with me and wait?
If I were to be in your shoes, I would have done it without him asking. Well, if I were you, I'd just give him what he wants. But all the same, you can choose not to listen to me. But don't come crying to me when you lose him to another person.
Oh, but India, I really can't lose my man to someone else. I love him so much. I really can't afford to lose Simon to another lady. No, I cannot.
Well, if you can't lose your man, just give him what he wants. I mean, it's not anything big. Relax, okay? You guys will be married in just a few months. It doesn't make any difference.
Really? Are you sure?
Just give him what you want.
All right, I think I'll take your advice. I really can't afford to lose my man. I love him so much.
Good. That's my girl.
What are you doing here, Diana? I never thought I would see you in my house again.
I'm sorry, my love. I was just a bit frustrated last time, you know? I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry. Guess what? I have come to give you what you want.
Really? Well, my love. Thank you so much. I am so glad you made up your mind. You know how much I love you.
I really can't afford losing you to someone else. I love you so much, honey.
I love you so much. My love, how was your trip to the hospital?
My love, you won't believe it. I am pregnant, Simon. I am pregnant.
What? What? You are what?
The doctor confirmed that I am a month pregnant.
Oh no. Oh no. How can that be? How can you be pregnant? We only did it twice. No, this can't be. This will bring shame and disgrace upon us.
I knew this will happen. That is why I insisted on waiting. Oh, how can I bear this shame? Simon, see what your impatience has caused. What do we do now? My parents and the church will eventually find out. Oh God, this is shameful. Simon, you have really put me to shame.
No, Diana, your parents and the church can never find out. We could be suspended or even expelled from the church if this goes public.
But how can we conceal a thing like pregnancy from them? The wedding is still months away. Oh, if only you had exercised a little patience. See what you have caused now.
Don't worry, honey. There is a solution to every problem.
Really? So what do we do now?
Diana, you know the only way for us to avoid this shame and disgrace is to abort it.
What, Simon? You want us to abort the baby? No, Simon, I can't do that. I can't worsen the sin of fornication with murder. Do you want God to kill me?
Diana, please bear with me. This is our only way out of the embarrassment and shame.
Isn't it bad enough that you coerced me into fornication? You want me to commit murder too? No, Simon, I can't do it.
No, Diana, you are not keeping that baby. Abortion is the only option. Think of your good reputation at church and in this neighborhood, the reputation you have built for so many years. Do you want it all to go down the drain because of this little mistake?
No, Simon, I am afraid of the wrath of God. What if I die in the process? You know what, let me go home and think it through.
Okay, dear. When you make up your mind, let me know. I will personally take you to see a doctor.
Again with the sad face. What is it this time?
India, can you believe that I am pregnant?
You are what?
Yes, I am a month pregnant. You see why I didn't want to give in to Simon? I knew a thing like this could happen. Simon insisted that we abort it in order to avoid shame and embarrassment from our families and the church. He said we could even get suspended or expelled from the church and that my good reputation could go down the drain, but I refused to give in. I can't fuel my sin of fornication with murder.
Well, I think he is right. Besides, you have your reputation to protect. You can always have children anytime you want after marriage, but once you lose your good reputation, you can never have it back. You will become a laughingstock and people will point fingers at you. In fact, you will become a mockery.
But what if something bad happens? What if I die or end up barren?
Relax, Diana. We are in the age of technology. No one dies or becomes barren from abortion. Those were the stories of the old generation.
India, are you sure it is safe? I have been thinking a lot about it, but I keep feeling uneasy inside.
Relax, Diana. My cousin had one last year and she is fine. In fact, she is married and pregnant now. Trust me, abortion these days are very safe.
Really? That means I will be fine too. Oh, thank you, India. You always know how to calm me. In fact, you are the best. Simon,
Oh, Diana,
I have made up my mind. I will do it.
that is great. I will pick you up tomorrow by 8. Doctor, how was it? Was everything successful?
The abortion was successful, but I am sorry to inform you that your womb was affected in the process of the abortion. We are sorry, but you might not be able to have children.
Doctor, what do you mean by that?
I mean to say that you are currently barren.
Oh no, God, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh no. Doctor. Isn't there anything we can do about it, doctor? Please do something for us.
Well, we will put her on medications for the time being and see how things proceed.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
But I cannot assure you of anything for now. The medication works for 6 out of 10 people, the chances of her being healed is high. Who knows, she might be lucky enough to get healed. She just needs time, the recovery process takes about a year and more. It actually depends on the individual.
Really, doctor, I can be healed? Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, Simon, see what you have caused me. Father, please have mercy on me.
Calm down, Diana. Let's try the medication first, my dear. Everything will be fine. Stop crying.
Okay, dear.
Diana, what is it? You were crying from the phone when you called. What happened?
India, I am in trouble. My world is falling apart. India, I am barren. The abortion went wrong. You told me that everything will be fine, but it wasn't, India, it wasn't.
What do you mean? I lied to you. Am I a doctor? How can I know how things will turn out? Look here, Diana, you cannot come to my house and insult me.
You lied to me. But you assured me that I won't die or become barren. I did not die, but I have become barren. The doctor said my chances of getting healed is 6 out of 10. There is a possibility that I can never heal. Oh, India, you lied to me. You told me that your cousin did it and came out fine.
Do I look like a doctor or a nurse to you? Did I force you to get pregnant? You know what? Leave my house. I don't want to see your face again. Nonsense.
Oh, India, calm down. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just sad and frustrated. I'm sorry for calling you a liar.
I said get out of my house.
Oh, India.
I don't ever want to see you again. Leave my sight. Look at this girl, nonsense. Just because I have been entertaining her, she thinks she can come to my house and talk to me anyhow? She must be crazy. Was I the one who impregnated her or made her barren? She better not step foot in my house again. Nonsense.
Oh God, what is going on? It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from Simon. It's either his phone is busy or switched off every time I call. And when my calls finally go through, he tells me he will call back and hangs up, but he never calls back. He didn't even let me sit down the last time I visited him, with the excuse that he was going out to meet a friend. And most of the time, I don't meet him in the house. It's like he is avoiding me. Our wedding date is also getting closer. I hope he is not trying to change his mind after the incident with the abortion. Oh no, what am I even thinking? Simon can never do that to me. Besides, the doctor said my chances of healing is high. I'm just overthinking. He loves me so much, he cannot do that to me. I will go to his house again tomorrow. Maybe he might be in the house, it's the weekend and I believe I will eventually meet him home.
Simon, you called me out. What is it? What do you want from me?
Oh, come on, India. Can I ask you out again?
Ask me out for what? Didn't we meet before you met my friend, Diana? But you decided to get married to her instead of me.
That was a mistake on my part. I should have gone out with you instead, India.
What do you want from me now that your wedding is months away?
What? What wedding? You must be kidding me. I thought your friend had already reported it to you. Didn't she tell you she has become barren and cannot have children?
She has, and so what? What has that got to do with the wedding?
What do you mean, what has that got to do with the wedding? Would you have agreed for me to marry her in such circumstance if I were to be your brother?
Well, you are not my brother and that doesn't concern me.
Oh, come on, India. You think I don't know you played a part in all what has happened out of jealousy?
Out of jealousy? Ha ha! And why would I be jealous again?
Because you still have a thing for me.
You must be out of your mind, Simon. So what if I still have a thing for you?
And that brings us to why we are here now.
What do you mean?
Will you marry me, India?
Wait. What? Marry you? What do you mean, Simon?
Oh, come on, India. You know you want to.
Well, it can practically be considered that, Diana snatched my man from me. After all, I met Simon first. She is not the only one who deserved good things, I deserve it too. After all, what man would want to marry a barren woman? I'd better hold on to him, since it is he who brought himself to me. It's not like I went after him.
So what do you say?
Well, yes, I will marry you. But you know, the wedding has to be as low-key as possible. I don't want Diana to find out anytime soon. She and I just broke up.
Don't worry. It will be as low-key as possible, my empress.
Oh Simon, you are finally home. I have been waiting for you for so long. Where did you go?
What are you doing here, Diana? Why didn't you call me before coming?
Believe me Simon, I have tried. I have called you several times, but you didn't answer. You can check your phone to see.
No need for that, Diana. Why are you here?
What do you mean by that? Am I no longer welcomed in your house?
That is not what I meant. It is just rude for you to enter someone's house in their absence.
Rude? How? This isn't the first time I have entered your house in your absence. Isn't that another reason why you gave me an extra key? So that I could come in any time?
Well, about the key, I would like to take it back.
Why would you take it back, when I will be moving in soon? Did you forget our wedding is just around the corner?
Wedding? Oh, that?
Simon, why are you acting strange? Your attitude towards me has changed since the abortion incident happened. You don't call me, you don't text me, and you don't answer my calls. It's like you have been avoiding me. You are not trying to ditch me, are you?
Diana, about the wedding, I want to call it off.
What? What? Simon, what do you mean? Call off what?
Diana, you know your condition. How can I marry you? I am the only child of my parents, and they need me to give them grandchildren. How can you expect me to marry you when you can't bear children?
Simon, how can you say that to me? It's not like I can't have children. The doctor said, my chances of healing is high. I believe we will eventually have children after our marriage.
I am sorry, but I can't take that chance. What if you are unable to bear children after our marriage?
Oh Simon, but who is responsible for my current state? You made me this way, you caused me this misfortune. How can you suddenly call off our wedding? You coerced me into everything, Simon.
Yes, I coerced you into everything, but I never forced you into any of it. Don't act like you didn't want to do any of them, and that I made you act against your will. You know what, the wedding is off. Now, leave my house and never set foot here again. We are through.
Oh Simon, God will judge you. You are heartless and wicked. I will report you to our pastor.
Why don't you report me to the police instead, or better still, report me to the media? Nonsense. Leave my house, you barren woman.
Oh, Simon.
Look at this lady, she has the audacity to think I will marry her. As barren as she is. If I was her brother, would she advise me to marry a barren woman? Doesn't she know I deserve better? How can a fine young and handsome gentleman like myself get married and not have children? Impossible, it can never happen. In fact, I am too good for a barren woman. She should find someone else to bear that cross. Nonsense.
Oh God, how can Simon do this to me? He has ruined my life and ditched me. Who do I tell my problem to? How do I tell my parents? Who will comfort me? I am so depressed, oh Lord, my heart is broken. I feel so sad and disheartened. Please, Heavenly Father, I need you now more than ever. I acknowledge my sins, oh Lord, and I don't even know if you will ever forgive me, but I am very sorry. Please, forgive me and heal me, O Lord. My heart is overly troubled and heavy. It is indeed true as the scripture says in Isaiah chapter 3 verse 11, Woe unto the wicked! It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. I have lived a wicked life before the Lord. My sin has cried unto the Lord, and his great wrath has found me. The cup of his wrath is indeed bitter. I have received the reward of my hands, and it is the reward of sin. Oh, how heart-wrenching is the reward! O God, show me mercy. I cry loud unto you. What? Oh no, what am I seeing? India got married. To Simon? Oh no, how can this be? My best friend, married to my longtime fiancé. How can they do this to me? I don't understand. How can they both be this wicked and heartless? No, I must confront them. I need an explanation for this. This is wicked.